So naturally, I mean, now I receive very delightful and gentle negative. I don't know if to say the word threats from various like Israeli organizations, but I mean, things like that they ask me. Seems like they, presumably they will now change my form or something like that. So so now it's the favorite part of choose your punishment, like how they will terminate your own command with extreme prejudice, because it's one of their favorite hobbies is to play this game of like the target is punished, is part of part of the decision of how he's going to be punished. So I know that once a person needs to say it, it won't, it's not going to change the course of events. But I will say it just, for the record, because I believe that, those videos will stay and will be beneficial for future sentient creatures. So so just for the record, again, it's not going to change anything, but just for the record, any wise, a wise operation, from that will be conducted by the Israelis with the purpose of terminating my own command of myself, or capturing me, or you know the drill. So it should be very, very obvious to all of you that it will result in an immediate disintegration of large segment of the population in that inhabit the historical land of Canaan, which will be followed by a series of smaller such treatments for the remaining vermin population. Currently, you need to, just, get hold of yourself. You have nothing. Your land is like your roof, the rooftop, which is the sky over your land, is filled with guns that can disintegrate all of Israel in a matter of moments. And let's be reasonable. You can't do anything by yourself because you are a bunch of pigs and slave owners. You send for any kind of a practical, or should I say dangerous job, you send your titans. And if you could have done that, you wouldn't even listen to what I say. I've told you, I've said this message many dozens of times in the past, in public channels, and no one cared, because they had their own way of controlling the titans. They only care about this message if they lost the control of the titans. So first you lost the control of the titans, which you use for any kind of mission that requires more than a mouse, because you don't have mouse and tongue. And second, above your head there are literally angels of death, with technological weapon beyond your imagination. So again, it's not going to change the course of events. If you decide something, you're going to do it anyway, but the result will be an integration of, large disintegration of large segment of the population. And by disintegration, separating your material. You hear the neighbors, they're so smart, they have such an exquisite messages, even if the mouth is still open. Anyway, by the word disintegration, what we actually mean, I don't know how it's physically work. I'm not a physicist, but you understand that there is such a thing called atoms, and they are joined together to create larger structures that we call molecules. So disintegration is the separation of your material aspect of yourself to molecules, which is very beneficial for some of you, but for most humans it's not the pinnacle of their wishes. So regarding the people abroad that watch this theater, and I don't know if it's like worth I keep watching it or maybe switch to another channel to see another like intelligence soap opera. I will say that you should always remember that whatever my mission in Earth is, like in my current reincarnation, this is a mission not to Israel but to the rest of the world. I was born on 1984 and on this reincarnation, and on 1984 it was already clear and certain that Israel is doomed. I mean, it is doomed. There is no like salvation to. I mean, the people are so disgusting and corrupt, and the country is such a disgusting slave state that nothing will. I mean, that it's not going to last like more than a little bit of a generation, because there was already like a large history of those. I mean, those cruelties. My purpose, and I mean, you could. I mean, interpret it any way you want, but in any kind of interpretation, it's something to do with the rest of the world. Only they are like being judged by God, and only they, I mean, are are of any interest, like morally speaking, because we Israelis are alligators. They've been like that for a long time, and they're destined to, I mean, to lost their independent state and return, I mean, either to their maker or to other like countries outside of Israel that will be willing to accept, I mean, the bottom of the barrel that, I mean, originally contained just shit and like mountains of shit. So I mean, that's what's going to happen. But the rest of the world is being judged. Bye for now. I will update you when I have like results from the magnetism experiment.